Hey, we're here. Might be a couple of seconds early. We don't care. And this is a horrible, horrible setup I've got tonight. Everything I touch goes right into the microphone. It's not too cool. I'm going to give it a couple of minutes. Let people show up. Sister Sharon's here. Somebody else is here, but we don't know who. There was two more. Now there's just one. Anyway, it's 6 o'clock Wednesday night. We're here. We're here Wednesday night, 6 p.m. That's just what it is. We've done some work on the radio station. It's got about a 4-mile radius around here. I know it's good down south to marker 318, 138. You go west out to FF. And I didn't test east. I went north up to AA. It was still coming in strong. So if you like oldies, play them. Billboard 100. Billboard Top 100, 1954 to 1974. So if you don't like, and it's on a shuffle, so it's going to be switching around back and forth. If you don't like what you hear, give it 3 minutes. You'll get something different. I'll be open to change on that. Just not right this minute. This is kind of a test setup tonight. And I'm not thrilled with it. But that's okay. That's all right. And we're going to look around. Kind of ignore me while I do this. I should have done this beforehand. We have no guest this week. Unless one of you want to be our special guest, which we can do. I can send you an invite, bring you in here, and make you our special guest. Right like that. I'm trying to find something. So bear with me. We have a special guest for next week. And go back over here. There's Linda. Horrible squeal. Where are you getting a horrible squeal? I don't hear it here. Rhea. Hi, Rhea. Microphone's not good. It's actually one of my best microphones. So I don't know what to tell you on that one. It may need some tweaking. Back a little. And that up a little. I'm picking up every background noise in the place right now. I don't hear a squeal. I don't hear it. Maybe when I go back and listen to this, I'll find it. But right now, I don't know how to fix it if I can't find it. So I don't know what to do on that one. No, no squeal showing here. I'm not showing it on any of my meters. So I don't know what you're hearing. Still don't know what you're hearing. I don't understand that. Bear with me. I'll switch mics. Let's see what happens here. doors. Whoop. Banging things around. I don't know what that is. You still hearing it? Let me know. It's got to be that setup. I'm not thrilled with the setup at all. So tell me, are you still getting a whine? That old guy just kind of shows up. Something in that microphone setup. Not necessarily the microphone, but the setup. Not thrilled. I'll have to go back and listen to this later and see if I can pinpoint where it's coming from. So don't mind me. I'm just making minor adjustments here while we talk. Moving things around, taking things out. Should have run a test earlier. Can you still hear me? Am I coming through okay? On this boom arm, where I was, come off of it. I'm not thrilled with this boom arm. So we'll see if this is better. I'm just dismantling my setup while we talk here. Tell you what I'm going to do tonight, or I think I am, if I can get a couple of things done here. Let's take this thing. See that big ugly thing? I'm going to take it completely out of the picture. And see, you say the squeal is gone. So that's a good thing. Let me get back into this. That's the volume. Okay on volume. Squeaking. I don't know what that is. I don't even know what squeaking is. Shouldn't be anything. Change this over here and take that down. That shouldn't be anything. Are you still getting a whine or a squeal? I am. What am I getting? Suddenly I'm hearing something. Okay, that shouldn't be happening. Don't know where it's coming from. I'm only getting it in one ear. Don't know what it is. Don't know what's going on. But it's not. I'll be right back. Sweet down here. You. Well, I don't know what that is. more changes to be made here. Let's see. I don't know what it is. All right, I'm going to turn my sound off and turn it back on. Bear with me a minute. Okay. Can you hear me now? And has the squeak gone away? Yeah, I don't know what that is. There's a few seconds delay. But are you still hearing it? Or are you hearing me at all? Don't know. Are you hearing me? And is it still squeaking? I'll wait until you answer. Hello? We should be out of lag time now. Can you hear me? And are you still getting a squeal? I'm not getting a squeal. All right. Don't get that, but I'll have to investigate that later. Things are not going as planned, which is kind of normal here. I don't understand. Let me turn this back on. Y'all are my guinea pigs. Let's see if the squeal comes back here in a second. Run that back up while we're waiting for that to start squealing. Are you getting a squeal? I know there's a delay, so waiting to see. Is it coming back? Yep, sure is. It's coming back. Now the question is, where from? Now are we squealing? We should be back. I'm going to switch over. And move this to here. And that to there. Now we'll see if we get the squeal back. Of course, I'm not hearing it here, but that don't mean you aren't. Hi, Dorothy. I don't know what that would be, George. There's put this back on. I turned my almost gone. Almost gone. I restarted my soundboard with this mic. I think my soundboard was having a glitch. I didn't plan on doing a lot of testing with y'all tonight, but I'm going to. Okay. Now, no squeal. All right. I switched back actually to a better mic. It was in the soundboard. I shut it down for a few minutes and restarted it. And the squeal's gone. You gotta love computers and electronics. And basically, these things are little computers. All right. I'm going to go back to the other mic because I don't want to sit here. This thing weighs almost 2 pounds and it starts getting old after a bit. Hang in. All righty. Back to this mic. The other is actually a better mic. I reset that thing. All right. I actually had some things to say tonight, and we spent 20 minutes dealing with sound issues. Life is fun. All right. Let's talk about this. I mentioned that the radio's up and running, reaching about a 4-mile radius. 102.7 FM, playing the Billboard Top 100 from 1954 to 1974. That's about 4 days. I'm a little bit out of sync, it looks like. It's about 4 days of random music. I'm going to make this an open mic night. Somebody wants to come on, give me a call. I'll put you on by phone now that things seem to be working. 520-373-0783. I will take calls and put you on the air. And let's see. Should mention that Friday night football, Adrian will be at Windsor. Mike asked for that. And there we go. Here's one thing that I'll tell you about Missouri that I did not miss in Arizona. Chiggers. I am starting to get ate up with chiggers. Don't like those little guys. Anyway, next week we have a special guest. And let me get this up. Let's see. Where is it? Have I lost it? There it is. The current director of the Bates County Historical Society and Museum is Peggy Burr, and she's retiring, and she's agreed to come on next week's show. Talk to you about the museum and some general history and stuff like that. So we'll see how that goes. She'll be my first guest since coming back to Adrian. So be sure and tune in for that. Take that off there. So, nobody's calling. That squeal bugs me. I don't know where it came from. One of the joys. Anyway, we're here. Open mic. If you want to talk, give us a call 520-373-0783. And if you don't want to call, yeah, I haven't seen or heard anything out of Don in a long time. I think the old guy finally really retired. He's even stepped down from the antique tractor thing. Or I'm sure he's still involved. He's just not in the public. Steve Hubbard, if I could get him convinced to come on. I tried to get Mike Burris on tonight, but he had other commitments. If you're interested, that's water. I'm getting old. I'm going to have to go back and listen to this from the beginning and hear that, what that squeal was. One thing I want to say is really looking forward to getting some of the community leaders on here. The mayor, president of the chamber, Lions, Elks, Optimists, all those people. I have not been able to get out, touch base with a lot of them. I was invited to come out to bingo night and set up and do a show from there. I don't think they understand the amount of noise that bingo nights generates and how hard that would be to set up. If I did it, I would have to set up in one of the offices and the door closed. That'd be the only way. And then just look out the window. uh, so, guys, what else we got? Have we got anything? I covered what I had to cover. Tried to get you to call in. Nobody wants to call. So we may have a short show, especially since the first half was some kind of electronics squeal. I guess the first thing I should have done was turn that off and turn it back on. This is not a sound treated room. I've got an air conditioning fan running over there that I'm fighting with. I've got a possible fix for that and not have to turn the air conditioning off. It'll be god awful ugly. Fortunately, it won't be on camera. I want to rearrange up here. I need some other things going on before I do that. So it's slow progress, slow process, but we're getting there. Let's see. I'll mention again that citywide curbside cleanup will be south of Main on October 3rd, north of Main on October 10th. We have one pickup load per house. So I've got that in. And let's see if we got anything else. I don't think so. I think that's all I got. Well, 71 highway is Interstate 49, and Old 71 still travels through town. It's Old 71. And then it's the outer road north of town. There's an outer road runs all the way up to double A and E. Yeah, that's called really bad mic technique, Rhea. When I turn away, it's a directional mic. And if I turn away like this, you don't get it. If I turn the mic, you don't get it. It's just my bad. That's the reason I liked having a boom arm instead of a mic stand because I can kind of position it like here and I can move around a little bit. Not impressed with that boom arm. I'm going to dig another one out. I've got one more and we'll see what I can come up with on that. Just kind of working on this. And if thing goes the way I want, I'll be tearing this all down and setting it back up again over there. It's just it's just a work in progress. I got tickled. Doug Moggers actually offered to come up and DJ the radio station for me part of the time. I'm not really doing any DJ. It's just playing music. If I thought people were interested, I'd come on in the morning and do early morning weather and chat. Instead of playing on my playlist, I'd play some of Dale's favorites and we'd work with that. All right, I'm going to give y'all one more chance to phone in if you want to. If you've got something you want to say, think something you want to cover, you got a charity event coming up, just give me a call. We'll put you on the air, let you talk. We'll see how that works. I'll leave that just for another minute or two. Nobody calls. I'm going to call it a night. See what happens. Maybe I need one of those old school yoke mounts where I can put my mic right here and it just moves with me. That way, I haven't seen one of those in 50 years. Or I need an overhead mic dropping down just out of frame. Wonder if this one would work for that. Here comes some noise. There, I could put this one up here like this. Bet you can't hear it if I put it all the way up there. Probably can't hear me at all. So, put it back in here. Make more noise. This is not a professional production. I don't really ever want to be a professional production. But this is what we got. Okay, guys. Phone didn't ring. Couldn't choke up a guest tonight. So this is what we ended up with. Bad lighting, bad sound. Just everything was kind of crappy. I really don't understand that squeal. And what's really bothers me is I couldn't hear it. Only you guys could hear it. So, okay, I'm going to get off here. Going just go back and listen to this and see if I can spot the issue. And we'll try it again next week. Remember, we have special guests next week. So be sure and tune in. I'm sure it'll be interesting. Her part, not mine. Y'all have a good night. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. We'll see you next week, if not before.